Hello everyone! In this video, I want to show you one of the ways how I study Korean myself. First of all, I feel like I need to say that currently I'm preparing for my fall semester of Korean studying courses which begin in this September. Once I realized that I passed through all the second level studying books, but I'm still feeling unconfident speaking Korean. And before this semester, we will have a distribution test, and I'm afraid of getting into the second level class. But on the other hand, I'm also not sure about getting into the third level. However, I've decided to try to get the third level class, and for that, I'm trying to level up some of my skills, and that's how I do that. Due to the fact of moving to Korea and packing all of my life just into one suitcase, makes me feel a bit stressed, but also pushes me to finish reading and studying a lot of books that I have. So one of them is this, studying book from Wonkwon Korean School in Moscow. When I start a new chapter, the first thing I do is I go through the vocabulary, I read the main text, sometimes I underline things that I don't understand, and then I check the grammar structures. Later, I learn highlighted phrases which seem to me useful. In the end of either chapter, you can find some exercises. I used to do a lot of notes and I spent so much time for that, but these days I prefer to practice more rather making notes. So that's why I simply put down just the grammar structure and one or two examples, and later I just review the notes. For doing the test well, I aim to level up my reading and speaking skills. For that, I use reading book from Yonsei University and 문화가 있는 Korean reading book. Both of them are nice and contain quite big and interesting texts full of new vocabulary and exercises, but personally, I prefer the second book more just because it has modern topics compared to the Yonsei reading that sometimes has very weird and useless text with outdated words. But I'm the person who wants to finish everything I started once. To improve my listening skill, I usually listen to Korean podcasts. For example, I really love this channel. There are various topics for beginners and intermediate students, and you also can find some PDF files for most of the podcasts. I won't show you such popular channels as Talk to Me in Korean and others, but if you're new and don't know them, I will leave the links in the description box so you can check it yourself. And the last most important part of studying is learning new vocabulary. While going through all the materials, I make a list of new words, and after that, I put them into the app called Quizlet. I absolutely love this app because I feel so much comfortable with the studying techniques there, and I memorize new words very fast. So, this is one of the ways I study Korean language these days. With this video, I wanted to show you a good way of mastering any language. In the beginning, people tend to use all the materials that they find, and most of them give up and lose their passion. The best way of mastering something is everyday practice by plan that you have built and made for yourself. Success isn't overnight. It's when every day you get a little better than the day before.